strong are going to win out. The people who are not going to be bailed out are going to be the pension funds, the labor funds, the small investors. The government's come down on the side of the sharks. And what they did yesterday is to lock in and prevent any Democratic administration from coming in and cleaning up the mess. The people who made the mess are now in control.
But Obama's not against this.
That's true. He's not against it, and it was, after all, a Democratic President, Clinton, who repealed Glass-Steagall. It was a Democratic Treasury Secretary, Robert Rubin, who supported all of this. So the
top advisor to Obama.
That's right, the Treasury Secretary. Yes, and still the top advisor. So you've had both I guess you could say the Republicans are a wholly owned subsidiary of Wall Street. The Democrats are a partially owned subsidiary.
Nomi Prins.
Well, yeah, Robert Rubin was at Goldman. So is the current Treasury Secretary, Hank Paulson. So are a number of people in Washington. And you have that situation where you have people with speculative sort of minds running this concept of free market through Washington, which has created this complete catastrophe in the financial sector. It will get worse, because the fact is these new conglomerates, the J.P. Morgan, Bear Stearns, the Bank of America, Merrill Lynch, they are larger, more risky entities than they were before the happening. And they have not disclosed the risks that they have. I worked in some of these companies. You cannot merge risks. You cannot merge risk systems between the products within your own company. So when you start merging tremendously big companies, there is no hope in any sort of short time frame that you are going to actually understand that risk. And there's no need to report it to our government because it's not required. So it will get worse.
Naomi used the word free markets. Obviously, this is not a free market. They say they're acting on behalf of Adam Smith. Adam Smith said that no government has ever repaid its debts, and it could be said that no private sector has either. So this is not a free market. This is a guaranteed gamble for Wall Street against industry and against
You
labor.
each have 30 seconds. You're being called in by Senator McCain and Senator Obama to make your recommendation to them. They'd maybe give you 15 seconds if they give you that. But Nomi Prins, what are you going to tell them?
It's very simple. You don't understand the system, so you know what? You take some guts and you create a situation where you dissect the system. You don't merge it, you dissect it, and you make accountable what is going on within each segment of the speculative and commercial banks so you know what's going on, as was had to do in 1933, because that will create an actual stable system that the government can actually understand and quantify.
Professor Hudson.
You realize the debts can't be repaid, and you're going to write down the debts to the ability of the debtors to pay.
You're not bailing out any of these companies.
That's right, you don't. They knew they were bad debts. They knew they were bad loans. You don't bail out the people who knew the debts are going to go bad and thought that they'd bought the government to bail them out. You say, we're not going to bail you out, and you haven't bought us, and we're going to act on behalf of the economy and the voters, not your behalf.
I want to thank you both for being with us. Nomi Prins, former investment banker turned journalist. She worked at Bear Stearns. She worked at Lehman. She's now a senior fellow at Demos. Michael Hudson is president of the Institute for the Study of Long-Term Economic Trends, chief economic advisor to Congressmember Dennis Kucinich, a professor at University of Missouri, Kansas City. This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, the War and Peace Report. As we